going on, everybody? Welcome back today for another video. It's your boy Stevious, and we got some awesome things to talk about in the world of Battlefield. But before we get started with that, there's been a whole bunch of new subscribers that have come into the channel. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to subscribe to the channel and like and leave the comments and whatnot. It's much appreciated. We are on the road to our first milestone of 500 subs. So if you don't mind, take a moment to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And without further ado, let's dive right into it. Battlefield 6 has gotten some major updates today. And bear in mind, none of this is leaks or speculation. It's all confirmed straight from the horse's mouth, man. I have to say, the level of feedback that we are getting from Battlefield right now is so refreshing compared to the BS that we've gotten over the last several years from them. For those of you who remember Battlefield 5, for example, it wasn't that long ago where they came out and said, if you don't like this game, don't buy it. And now here we are, we're like, we don't like this, we don't like that, we don't like this, we don't like that. And they're like, yeah, no problem, let us change that real quick. It's an absolute wonderful change of pace. I mean, I could really get used to this. Now, as many of you know, the biggest source of contention right now has been the rate of weapon leveling in XP. Some people may not have a problem with it, but I think it's fair to say the vast consensus is that most people are not feeling the level grind. And I'll be honest, I really haven't noticed it that much, I guess because I've just been having so much fun with the game itself. I hadn't really paid that much of attention to it. But I will say that it hit me last night because I was looking through all my attachments for a sight that had, infrared, so I could be seeing through smoke and whatnot, a thermal, just a good thermal to have on your LMG. And I was like, man, that far away? I've been using the hell out of this thing. I'm like at level 10 and then you don't get it to level 30 and I've been playing this game for like a week. You serious? So yeah, it kind of got to me last night. And it's actually been bad enough that people have been using Portal to create bot lobbies to farm XP that way. And DICE has made it a point to address that as well. So this right here is the first thing that was stated. As initial steps, we are working on the following changes to progression and how it feels as you play. The XP gained from match completion and the daily bonus are being increased by 10% and 40% respectively. The XP needed to unlock the first 20 attachment ranks is being reduced, so you'll start earning useful attachments almost twice as fast. Please note, for weapons that are already being processed, the UI might display something abnormal at first, but this should resolve itself once a match is played while using that weapon. The assignments that required career ranks 20, 23, and 26 to begin will now require career ranks of 10, 15, and 20 respectively. While this allows these assignments to be started sooner, we are aware of the frustrations regarding the challenges themselves and are actively working on reviewing them. But it will take more time to develop, test, and implement these changes. I'm already at level 30. It would have been nice to have this a little bit sooner, but hey, you know what? I had fun grinding my way all the way up there. Now, if you have hopped on the game lately, you know they've already made changes to the amount of tickets it costs in the matches, and they're playing with that still to get it all evened out. There's a whole lot that they're addressing with the game, trying to make it the best game for us. And that takes us into Portal. I'm sure that all of us by now are pretty familiar with Portal. It's a place to go in and create modes and matches and servers and customs to our liking. We can put all kinds of stuff in there, and a lot of people are doing that, and they're putting bots in there. And they're doing it to XP farm their guns for leveling and attachments and all that kind of stuff just to get it up there to where they want it to be. DICE made a very lengthy statement regarding how they're going to handle this, and I'll include the link for that in the description, so if you want to check it out, you most definitely can read it yourself. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's several paragraphs long, but the short version of it is they're going to solve that and they're going to get rid of it, and we're not going to be allowed to use the community portal for the purpose of, writing bots and killing them and stuff like that. And that's the whole thing with them making the adjustments to leveling in general. So that way we're not abusing what Portal was intended for. And they close this communication out with this following statement. It says, more updates are coming. We're targeting these updates to go live within the next week, potentially sooner depending on testing and verification. We will provide updates on x.com/battlefield.com as these changes are deployed, and will be closely monitoring to ensure server stability is maintained as everyone jumps in to enjoy their favorite modes. We have also seen your concerns on other areas of the game, including visibility, weapon bloom, vehicles not spawning, and more. We'll share more details on these as updates are determined. Please continue sharing your thoughts on your platform of choice, as your feedback is helping us shape Battlefield 6 into the best experience it can be. Well, there you go, guys. A lot of really good communication. If you were one of the people who was having problems with weapon bloom, you can see that they are definitely handling that. Overall, I'm just grateful that DICE has turned things around and they're really taking care of Battlefield 6, and they're really, just making sure that it's everything that we want it to be. And it's crazy how time is flying so fast. We're literally like 10 days away from Season 1 starting and us getting our first new map added to the game. Not to mention, we're going to get the new Battle Pass, whatever's going to be in that. I'm really curious to see what's in this Battle Pass, actually. And I'm not really one who gets excited about Battle Passes. I mean, they are what they are. They're pretty much in every game now, but I really want to see the direction of the cosmetics that they went with for Battlefield 6. I'm really curious to see what these are going to look like. And not to mention, we're probably going to be seeing that Battle Royale pretty soon. I'm not much of a Battle Royale, guys. I'm not really ever been someone who really plays a whole lot of that. Every now and then I dabble with it, but I have to say I am really kind of curious to try out a Battlefield Battle Royale with a bunch of people in it. So I'm going to definitely give that a shot. But I have to say, guys, Battlefield 6 has been nothing short of a dream come true for a diehard Battlefield fan. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that feel the exact same way. The game is definitely not without its flaws, but in my opinion, the flaws are minimal. And I think the biggest thing, I mean, this is just my personal thing. Some of you may agree, some of you may not, but I think my biggest complaint about Battlefield 6 at this point is the armor or the durability of what is involved with the jets and the helicopters and the things like that. I mean, some of those things can be literally taken out of the sky with one hit. I'm not a fan of that. I hope they address that. I've tweeted it, X'd it out, whatever you want to call it on X or whatnot, but I've made them aware that someone has said that we need more durability in the helicopters, the jets, and whatnot. That's my biggest complaint. But guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Are you excited for these changes? Are you excited for Season 1? Are you going to be hopping in the Battle Royale and giving it a shot when it drops? Whatever your thoughts are on that, drop it in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys have to say on it. But guys, that's all I've got for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can look me up on Instagram at Stevious Gaming, one word, just look me up, or you can follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter. My link is in the description, just you can click on it there. You can give me a follow and you can stay in touch, you can say what's up, whatever you want to do with that. But for all things Battlefield and Call of Duty, you know where to be. This is your boy Stevious signing out, and I'll see you on the next one.